And welcome back to BP Oil Spill coverage. Sonic is in the middle of, I think, was it the Gulf of Mexico? I can't remember exactly my history of.
That sounds
stuff.
right.
Today we learned why oil drilling is bad, especially when you don't do things safely. And it kills lots of fishies. And you use Dawn dish soap to clean birds.
Can I just talk about the freaking color palette of the stage? Like, this is why I think classic Sonic is neat. Like, this is a fucking crazy psychedelic like thing to look at. These bright purples and oranges and greens and shit. Like, there's something really trippy about this era of Sonic.
But I'll say it's a nice transition from the last stage, because the last stage was just like you had this very desert, like Western feel, and now you have like the sunset in the background. There's this feeling of cohesion between the two stages.
Yeah, they did a good job considering these stages are ripped from different games. Oh wait, well no, that last stage was original Sonic Mania, so I guess it wasn't so hard.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, it's good placement. Sliding down there is fine, by the way. That's kind of part of the
going down
level.
here.
This is just a feature of this level.
Well, I was just making. Oh. Okay, that's not cool. Sonic's gonna need to get a lot of Dawn dish soap after this. Man. But alright, like that's like.
Sorry.
I mean, you know, it's so weird to think like a decade ago or wherever, like we had like that like oil spill, and that was like the big like crisis at the time. At least for like us in North America.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's a like it was a pretty massive bummer. I think that's like that would still be big news if it happened now, but I guess we'll just have more to compete with.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking it's like the people back then like had no idea, like had absolutely no idea what was coming.
Just like to the world in general.
Yeah. Like, actually, there's just like a bit of a meme where like people are like, oh man, like this is like the worst year. Like, but it feels like people are saying that every single year.
Right. It's,
you know, like there's always some shit.
It's surely not a good sign that keeps. I don't know. I think 2020 is the first year in a long time where like, no, that's genuinely a fucking good contender. Though I mean, worst year compared to what? I mean, like, fucking. There are a couple times. There are many time periods that were surely much worse to live in with way harder atrocities happening.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, the other side of the coin too is that like things are just like different. Things are gonna affect people differently in different locations.
Yeah.
Like something to consider is that okay, that's not cool, fam.
Well, that was. I thought they patched that and made it less brutal. I guess. Huh.
Oh, I don't have the DLC version of this. Like the cool kid version of this is like the PlayStation Plus version.
I feel like this was just like a general patch though. Maybe it was something else that they stay like more in the middle anyway. I remember. I think this boss must have been even cheaper in the original.
I stayed in the middle and I got fucking wrenched.
I mean, when he does the suck up.
I see. It's
Wow, dude.
Well, at least that was Act 1. At least that was only Act 1.
That took you only a few minutes, so that's cool. Maybe this game does have more varied level lengths than I thought. It's just that there's no saving in between acts, so what does it matter?
Yeah, well, it seems to start off so long as well. Maybe you know what they could have done? Maybe as things got harder, they reduced stage length so it's not as obnoxious to get back.
Perhaps. I don't know. I also like, I didn't play this game like, I guess for a Let's Play when I first played it, so I actually didn't mind that like, sometimes it took a few tries to beat levels, because I don't know, like it kind of made the game seem a bit beefier to me. But like, I get if you just want to, it's not always a good feeling to play a game and have a full play session and not progress, you know? So I think they could have made it more forgiving, but I would like it to be an option. Cause yeah, like Sonic games, they don't always.
Well,
feel
there is a Yeah, I mean there is a no game over. I think there is like a option to turn off game over.
Maybe they added in Mania Plus. Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't jive that way. For fuck's sake, I'm playing Nier, the new old Nier game on hard difficulty, and I've never played a Nier game before, and that's going wonderful.
Okay, only pro gamers allowed on Frozen Land.
Yeah. Well, I completely blame my obsession with playing Kingdom Hearts on hard mode to get like the true endings and stuff and all that jazz.
Yeah, you went freaking you went hardcore on that game, dude.
Yeah, I'm still playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode. Like I'd have it done now, but I play it with Helen, so I'm streaming it for her. So it's not like I'm constantly playing it. Though I will say so far, the critical mode for Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't that bad. There's some tough stuff early on when you don't have as much of a kit or you haven't been able to do as much extra content. But I've gotten to a point where I'm kind of like, if I die, it's completely entirely my own fault.
It's funny how like
I was just like,
in most circumstances in life, saying if I die, it's my own fault will like trigger someone to be like, to like give you a hug or like give you a number. But like, if you're playing a video game, that's like a completely normal thing to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just overwhelm him. Fuck yeah. Take that, shitty boss design. You're dead!
Maybe that's what they meant by making the boss easier.
Right, they just let you curb stomp it? I don't know.
Like, straight from the beginning.
God, Sonic's cool. Look at that smile, dude.
You know, I went full Kingdom Hearts and I just went full aggro.
It's fun to go aggro in games sometimes. Just beat the shit out of somebody. I don't get to do that in real life because my arms are tiny. I mean, because I'm a good person.
That too.
If you manage to jump in those,
yeah. That's kind of funny because like, there's nothing more fun than like being able to go aggro on a boss in Kingdom Hearts on a hard mode. Like a lot of the time, it's like, oh, you actually gotta like take your time, be patient. But then there's stuff where like the game wants you to kind of aggro it. Especially like once you're able to start dodging really well. There's the boss of the Frozen Land is this giant like ice wolf demon thing that I just like took out my Toy Story hammer and just boofed it to death.
Oh right, that's a thing.
Yeah, your keyblade that you get from the Toy Story world turns into a hammer when you
I love that Kingdom Hearts and Toy Story.
With it.
I love that Kingdom Hearts and Toy Story have crossed over in a big way. I mean, I know that's kind of the whole thing of Kingdom Hearts, but like I've never played it, and like I'm not really like I don't have much experience with like most of the Disney properties that it goes into, like, which is bizarre because I love animation and I love musicals, so I don't know why I'm not watching them. That's something I've been meaning to get onto. But anyway, it's meant that like the fun factor of having Sora interact with Disney characters never really spoke to me. But the idea of anime sword boys hanging out with Woody and Buzz is actually really fucking awesome to me. So I guess maybe I understand.
One of the things that actually makes the Pixar stages really cool is that Pixar actually so with the Disney stages they basically had had Square go like, we just want you to retell the stories from the movies.
Yeah.
And so that's basically what happens. Like, it's stories from the movies, but Sora and crew are actually involved as well. But for the Pixar stuff, what they do is it's pretty much all like new content.
That's cool. Like
it's like what happened afterward.
By the way, the smog sucks your rings if you didn't notice.
Oh gosh.
Like you gotta find one of those.
I mean that's
oh jeez.
It's so hard to see the platforms like that though.
Yeah, you're meant to go through as quickly as possible so you can hit those levers. Those pulleys or whatever you want to call them. Like before it gets too smogged up. This is like this is the back half of the game, man. It starts getting a bit harsher. I definitely found this to be one of the harder levels in my first playthrough. Especially the boss as well. trouble the first time. But I kind of like that. This feels like an appropriate level for the late game.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel that. But the other like really cool thing with like, well, I guess not the cool, like my only big gripe with the Toy Story level is that for whatever reason, like they decided that like it's also gonna be like a mech stage.
Yeah.
Why won't this work?
You gotta go all the way
I just got not push. Well, I was going all the way in, but then I was backing away, where I think the game just wants me to stop pushing left.
That is something that like is sometimes confusing in 2D Sonic, like which direction you're actually meant to press. Like sometimes you'll be moving right, but you're meant to hold left because you went up a slope on the left to get on the ceiling in the first place. Yeah, this game's full of like its own little quirks that are not necessarily intuitive if you play other games. Wait, go back. There's a thing to pull. Yeah, that thing. Grab it.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that works.
Oh.
And a checkpoint. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I didn't realize I didn't have any coins.
I guess I got choked out of you. Get that fire shield. That'll be an extra buffer as well.
Where's fire shield?
Underneath the platform. It's upside down.
Oh, I see.
Also, having fire on this stage is just fun. Because it does that. I think the fire shield ability is fucking fun.
Yeah, definitely top tier.
I'm always a little bit like
abilities.
bummed when I play as the characters who aren't Sonic, because Sonic is the only one who gets to play with the shields, or who gets like their special power.
I think I brought this far, but I'm not.
All right, yeah, you got it.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna risk any of those rings.
There's always more rings.
Sometimes you just gotta know. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta know when to just push forward.
Yeah.
You know.
That's how Sonic would live.
That's the one thing I don't like about. Sometimes that's one thing I don't like about Sonic games is like how sometimes you get like tossed into the air and you're just at the mercy of wherever you land.
Yeah.
So I could probably like line it up better.
No, I mean, it's funny like how the rules of like what seemed like pretty minor differences from other games like really changes the vibe. Like a lot of platformers don't have knockback. Like you just keep, and they might not even stun you. You'll just like take damage, and like it fucks with you if you just get sent flying back. Like when people think about like, oh, if I could make my own Sonic game, like they don't even think about stuff like that because it's the kind of decision that just seems like an intrinsic part of the game.
Okay, okay. Boss time. Oh,
but like in modern Sonic games,
that wasn't
like
cool.
In 3D Sonic games, like you don't usually get knocked back in that specific arc, you know. All right, you can't hurt it at this point. This is just a dodging bit, and you did. Oh no!
I didn't expect to actually die when I got into the
Well, it works like the rest of the oil in that if you mash the button, you'll go up.
Well, I was mashing the X, but I just got in there. I just died. I just died as I got in.
That's weird. All right, we got 3 lives.
Um,
Not bad. So just try not to. If you fall into the oil, just mash the button. Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe where I fell, like there was I wonder if there was like a bit of a hitbox, you know?
Oh. Yeah, it
Like
might have been that like this big mass was going to emerge soon, and you hit it.
Oh,
into
nice.
the oil. But yeah, you want to hit those circles, and you want to hit the main thing will kill it, obviously. Dude, I love that laser skimming the floor effect. I think it's super cool. All right, so you're getting a lot of hits in.
I think the benefit of like pushing X a lot in the thing is it just puts you in ball mode automatically.
Yeah, you want to be in ball mode.
Imagine playing Sonic and not being in ball mode.
I think in the advanced games you can be aiming, and it's basically like that. Alright, you got him! Huh.
Nice.
That was
I guess
fairly effortless on your part. Well done.
that was Nice. Yeah, actually, we might not need to cut anything from that episode. That was like a 22 minutes recording. Holy shit.
Well, shit.
I think I'm getting good.
You might be. You might. I mean, we're in the late game now, so
Well,
it's about
in case
time.
if the,
It's about time to get good.
Well, yeah. Well, in case if Icarus like podcast episode comes out before this I hope it turned out good. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Shit. See you next time on Bros in a Landfill.
Later, homie.